Hey Gemini, thanks for joining me for your November reading. I'm Madeline, if we haven't met before, and if you're back, thanks for coming. So, before we jump into your cards, I wanted to talk to you for a quick second about Mercury retrograde. So, Mercury is your planetary ruler, astrologically Gemini, so I want to say you actually have some additional potency. It might make you feel like you're in a little bit of a tizzy yourself, like there's a lot going on, like there's kind of like, oh man, I thought I finished this and now I have to go back and do that again, etc., etc. So yes, I'm going to give you the regular cliches of like, check your work, triple check, make sure when you send emails I'm not hitting reply all on this thing, like little things like that, of course. But specifically, Mercury is retrograde in your 6th house, which is the house of work and service. So Spirit is giving me this sense of you're going through a little bit of flux when it comes to how you handle your sort of daily routines. What are your habits supporting in your life right now? Without any judgment, just take an inventory. If your habit of like getting up a half hour early to go for a walk or go to the gym before work is working out awesome because like, hey, I'm looking great or I'm feeling great, awesome. Taking inventory. If your habit of getting up and putting on YouTube and forgetting to drink water or eat anything halfway through the day is supporting you feeling exhausted and like you haven't really gotten anywhere on your goals, it's time to take inventory of those, just whatever your habits are, and be like, is this working for me? Is this not working for me? Maybe this worked for me last year, but it's not working for me anymore and my new goals. It's a really good time to assess and make adjustments and see what works. You know, we're not putting any pressure on you. It's just like, does this work for me? Does it not? And if it doesn't, let me toss it out and try something else. Could produce some pretty great results. Haven't seen your cards, but that's what Spirit is saying. With that said, let's check out these cards. Let's see, Gemini. What is going on from the Geminis? Month of November. Interesting. Wow. Deep. Wow. Oh my god, okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna shut up. But I promise I will explain these wows. Yes. Okay. Gemini. Okay. We need one more. Whoop. And they threw it right onto my freaking lap. Oh my god! Okay, sorry. Here, I just have to show you your clarifier. So, routines, order, discipline. How are they working for me? How are they not? The Emperor. Okay. So, Gemini. This is a month where deep reflection in general seems really important for you. You've got work to do, you've got things to take care of, but I feel like you're doing pretty great in that regard. We have the 8 of Pentacles showing up in the past, so your hard work is yielding results. Justice is showing up in your future. We're going to talk a lot about your present moment, so I just want to give you some reassurance that the work that you've been doing, the efforts that you've already been putting in to maybe make adjustments to the way that you take care of your body, because that's also the 6th house. My workout routine, my daily routine, my night routine, my morning routine, and if I don't have any of those, could that be why I might feel a little unmoored, a little at sea? Okay, that's just what Spirit is saying for some of you, and that it could be a really good remedy. Where you find yourself, 3 of Swords, some of you feeling a little isolated, a little hurt, and I feel like you had this last month. So some of you might still be experiencing the hangover of something that kind of went wrong or didn't turn out how you wanted last month. A couple actually of the same cards that you had last month showing up. If I'm not mistaken, let me know in the comments if you remember. But I feel like you had a little bit of like, I'm feeling abandoned. I'm feeling maybe like, where's the assistance that I'm looking for? And the 5 of Pentacles only pops up, Gemini, when we might be feeling like the support is not there, but it truly is. And actually, events may be conspiring right now to help you realize how strong you are on your own. Not because nobody's going to be around. Far from it. Far from it. We have the Lovers, Knight of Cups, Page of Cups. We have a lot of sweet people around you. Like I said, the support is there. But it's really important for you to feel like the Emperor in November. Some of you are writers. Spirit just said that like loud and clear. I don't know, maybe some of you are doing like NaNoWriMo, National Novel Writing Month, but they're bringing that up. They're talking again. It's like a lot of us find it really easy to think about the big sexy goal. I'm in like, oh my God, I would look amazing if I lost 30 pounds or whatever. But the unsexy steps of getting out our workout clothes the night before, setting them out in like on our bed, so that the first thing we see is like, get on your damn workout clothes, let's go do this gym thing because we're not going to do it at the end of the day or whatever, like whatever it is for you, it feels like you're ready for an upgrade. It feels like there are wonderful things that want to come in for you. Page of Cups and Knight of Cups are both kind-hearted messengers and possibly lovers. Lovers card. And you have the freaking suitor, the Knight of Cups, in your key position. So the prince or princess on a white horse coming and making an offering to you. I feel like some of you might be able to heal some of those abandonment or betrayal issues from last month, and maybe you need to be the one to reach out. Even if you feel like you're the wronged party, Gemini. You don't have to do that. Your free will is everything. You do what you feel is best. But the Emperor is saying, take control. Take the reins. You know what I mean? And that doesn't mean grabbing somebody by the collar, hey, you're going to talk to me. But saying, hey, I feel like we had kind of a misunderstanding, and I would hate to think that I had any part in that. So I just wanted to reach out and say, like, I hope you're well. I was thinking of you. I saw this the other day and I just wanted, to send you this gift or whatever. It's a little bit of use your intuition. Things are not always what they seem this month. You have the moon at the center of your reading and then a very related card, the High Priestess, right at the bottom. So things are not what they seem. There are some answers that are going to come into focus this month. And again, I feel like some of them you can get just by being willing to be. The Page of Cups is open and innocent. I keep doing this because it's like the heart is open. Like, my pride is not as important to me as my friendship with you. Or whatever this is, Gemini. Like, and if your pride is more important, by all means, whatever makes you happy. But what makes you happy? Again, they're bringing me back to kind of what they said in the beginning is like, does the habit of like getting home and, I didn't eat all day and then I get home and like stuff my face with all my favorite snacks in the cabinet or whatever, and then the next day I wake up with like a meteor in my stomach and super sleepy and weird and going through the day and kind of repeat the process, don't eat, get home, eat a meteor. Like, I don't know who this is that they're talking about, but they're saying that very clearly. But that's also a metaphor for some of the rest of you to whom that does not apply. It's like, that habit might feel good in the moment. Is it serving ultimately what I want to have in my life, how I want to feel, how powerful and strong and in balance I feel? Is that serving that, or is that working against me? Am I maybe resting on my laurels a little bit? What do you really want, and what are you willing to do to get it? Are you willing to ask for help or receive the help that is offered to you? Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. Whew, okay, Spirit just said, for some of you, again, Gemini, you know, these are general readings, so I'm getting a few different messages for a few different people that are listening to this. And trust your own intuition and how this thread goes through your life. But Spirit is saying for some of you, there's a little bit of kind of like reparenting yourself this month. Like, who's your daddy? You are. Emperor. If a habit is not working for you, what would the best version, like the best father in the world, you know, that benevolent patriarch of like, hey, well, honey, these are the rules. Like, you need to brush your teeth before bed. You need to make sure that you get your clothes out for in the morning. Is your lunch packed for tomorrow? Those kind of like order, discipline, habit. Did you clean that? Are your shoes shined? Like benevolent drill sergeant, okay? It's important for you to do a good job of taking care of yourself and showing yourself that you're worth it. You're worth those little habits that set you up. You're worth those little routines that set you up for success. There is a new adventure and a new road opening up in front of you. And like I said earlier, not everything is what it seems, and it feels like there's new information coming to light this month, and your innocence and willing to ask and learn and accept are part of what's going to get you that new and secret and cool information that is taking you to potentially a pretty amazing crossroads. The Lovers can definitely be about love, and I cannot ignore, because with the Page of Cups and the Knight of Cups, some of you are in a really wonderful either relationship or you're just beginning something that is really lovely. And if you're looking, it's looking good, because the Knight of Cups is somebody who, they may not be the most stable, but their feelings are very real. But the other thing about the Lovers, besides love, is that it is union. It is yoga. Yoga literally means union, right? It's body, mind, soul. The angel, the man, the woman. It is, are you married to yourself? Are you willing to support yourself? Are you willing to be your own daddy? And then that way you can actually get what you need from other people, ironically. It doesn't mean like, oh, you need to be self-sufficient and never need anything from anybody. No, it means like, now I know what I need. So some of these needs I can provide for myself, but other people I'm going to need to ask my partner or my friend or my coworker, like, hey, can you do this for me? Or can you help me with this? Or, hey, when you do that, it makes me feel this way. Like, maybe we could make an adjustment. Maybe we can bring things into balance if we just have an honest, above board conversation. Wishes can come true when the Nine of Cups comes through. Not to mention, you know, the Page and the Knight that are helping to carry these cups. You have plenty going for you right now, Gemini, but I feel that you can have more and have better if you're willing to open up and ask for what you want. First, take that inventory, ask yourself what you want and whether you're doing it for yourself. And then when it comes to something you might need from somebody, go ahead and have that conversation. Ask for what you need. Inventory with yourself first, then with the others, and you're going to be fine. You are going through a transformation. You are shifting, you are changing, and that's a good thing. This is a shift a lot of you have been wanting, because again, with a couple of the same cards popping up from last month's reading of like, oh, I'm feeling a little betrayed, I'm feeling a little alone, like I wish I could get a little support. You've been longing for a transition, and this is one that starts from the inside out. It's going to be beautiful, Gemini. Do you already know? Are you thinking about it? Are you thinking about your habits? Are you thinking about your routines? Are you working on that stuff? I want to know. I want to hear. I appreciate you being here, Gemini. Like I said, if you have questions or comments or stories, please share them in the comments below. I appreciate you being here, and I really hope that it's helpful and helps you have basically the best possible month that you could have and really roll into December and the holidays like fucking like kicking and singing instead of kicking and screaming. Let's just say it like that. Love you, Gemini. Thank you for being here. If I don't see you in a video before then I will see you in your December reading. Bye-bye.